It's been a few days since I last played, so I'm not entirely sure what I was up to here. Let's see if we can figure it out. And you know what? I think I had a notion of completing some kind of loop. Yeah, I came down through the truck cemetery, pushed down here. Did I have a goal in the Darkscape I wanted to accomplish? Rostok, PD the Nimble. I can't see much of a reason to go into the Darkscape. I obviously walked up to the entrance of it. Probably best. I think maybe my plan is to circle down to Corden, do whatever was done there, up into Garbage, then to Agroprom, and then up into Yantar maybe, and then can loop back. So what makes sense to me is to go through the Meadow, not the Darkscape. But first, since we're in fairly close proximity, I'd like to grab whatever's in this stash over here. I don't know, I think the guys I have with me, they're not quest guys, I think they're just dudes I recruited to accompany me out here. Memory serves. Anyway. This ain't the stump. It's hidden in a tree stump somewhere. Just a little farther. I hear dogs somewhere abouts, but... What do we got? A Conan 357 Magnum Compact. That's a usable barrel. Usable plates. That. For sale. Huh. What happens when I disassemble that? It says I'm getting obtain parts, lead shot casings. I guess it just goes. Would be up here. I don't see any casings. Maybe I need to refresh. Sin heavy overcoat. Huh. What is this? It's medium armor of some kind. A long, thick, blood-stained overcoat worn over a butchered scientist suit. Although the closed cycle system and several other features seem to have been stripped off for whatever reason, the end result still compares favorably to many basic stalker suits. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's worth having. I don't know. I kind of like my little Merc jumpsuit. Despite all the verbal abuse I've slung towards the Merc faction. But, blue and black is a good look. I'll say that much, right? Alright. We bounce to the Meadow until I remember whatever critical thing I actually was going to the Darkscape for, into the Corden. What's my money right now? Ho 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 ho! Oh, I see. No wonder I took all these jobs. I have virtually no money. Jeez. I'll never get used to how, under the right conditions, an anomaly that you've seen 100 times can, like before, can be like almost impossible to detect. Which is a good thing. on like this transition point, they could have like cut a hole in the fence. I don't know if this was. I still don't know if the Meadow is a mod or cut content, but I wish they had put like a better signifier that you're about to pop into the Meadow than what we currently have. There's daytime yet. How would you gentlemen feel about seeing if there's a bandit head or two to pop over here? It's not looking too promising though. No bandits here, just radiation. Okie dokie. Don't have to tell me twice. It's almost nice in some ways, the aside from like this complex, which is a little dicey feeling, Meadow's a fairly peaceful place. You know what, this is a good place. This is a good thing, this is a good thing, this is a good thing. These guys can wait here. So one thing, it's not all detectors are built equal, and that's not just in terms of like how nice the display is. If I remember correctly, there are just some artifacts and like anomaly fields that you can't. Oh, that's bullshit. You cannot detect the artifact in if you don't have a better detector. Like you need just a high quality detector to make them appear. I believe this place is one of them. Because I remembered in please no. I remembered in past playthroughs here, like my old echo detector, the one you start with, never being able to detect anything in that electro anomaly field, whereas this grizzly certainly can. Let's put this gun away. Probably won't make the stalkers happy. Just like how this radiation isn't making my stalker happy. Oop. Alright. Just in case something shows up along the way, right? Although that doesn't seem to be a thing. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so we have to drop off some equipment for Sid, and I think there was maybe one or two shoot man missions. Well, that's quite the sound too. Yep. Predator ass motherfucker. They got him. Nothing useful. There's gotta be something useful on this dude. Yeah, I don't know how. What the? Did I hear another one? I'll keep moving. I don't. Swear to God, I'm hearing another one. Can I continue, Bloodsucker? Okay. I don't know how the game like calculates like what kind of enemies are gonna spawn in. There's clearly like a it seems like there's I say clearly, it really feels like there's a tendency at a certain point to start spawning in more dangerous foes to kill that guy. but turn. Oh, there's 2 guys to kill here. Okay. It really seems like eventually it starts spawning stronger things. Like, and you can run into a bloodsucker at any point during the nighttime, in particular. But so I was like, wait a minute, is that a military guy? That was a military guy. He's a dead guy now, but previously he was a military guy. See what a fucking beast it is to load that gun. Not a very well kitted military guy either. Like, yeah, I don't have slugs equipped, so he didn't have much protection. Just like this guy. Doesn't seem to have much going on for him either. Huh, a PP-19 Bison. Bison? Bison? I don't know. Oh, he dies so loud. I mean, it's a wreck, and I don't really think I'll be using that anyway, but it's kind of neat. Boy, we both had a moment of, is this our guy? Is this our dude? Another bison lover. Nothing salvageable off of it. Hey, I hit. Oh, I did hit 6. I hit 6. She did 5. Okay. No burner directly in our way. So I think we're fine to move up. Not their best soldiers, I suppose, at this outpost. Do a little save here, why not? Whoa! I think I accidentally hit F2. I haven't, as I said, I haven't played for a few days. I'm a little rusty. We'll buy more. Yeah. The thing about the vehicle state. Now it's hella dark. The thing about the vehicle station is that stealth mode on, guys. Lights out. That it's fairly difficult to line up long-range shots in. But that's fine. We'll make do, won't we? I need to figure out how to decrease this free zoom thing they give you. It's really nice, but I think it needs to they need to tone it down just a little bit. It's a little too good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there's definitely some guys in the back room. You know, do I have grenades? Can I aim that right? I don't think I put that in. I think somebody ate it though. Pretty smooth. Sheesh. Let's verify we got everybody. I mean, they might have a member of their entourage around, but they are not with us anymore, that's for sure. Damn, I was a little extra surgical with that. Not too shabby. I mean, I know they're pretty shabby as far as opposition goes at this point, the level of gear I have, but still though. Kudos myself. Now can my self-aggrandizing self remember where everybody died? I think it was just 1, 2, 3, 4. What you got for me? Some nice stuff. That's all junk. I believe there's a system for like how well people can see in dark. That I think is probably impacted on whether or not they have night vision goggles or headlamps or that sort of thing on. More or less meaning that depending at night you do have something of an advantage in terms of being hard to it's just somewhat hard to spot. Do a little save just in case the unthinkable happens. Something gets us on the way to Sid's bunker. Man, these new goggles, man, I can't wait for like the best goggles, but like with these new goggles, I can actually see the gravitational anomalies to some degree. And that just was not happening with the cheap ones. It's everybody's malfunction, man. Whoa. Damn, man, I should have brought my bag full of snork fingers. Giving that shit to Hip. Jeez, am I that way down now? Oh, yeah, I guess I'm kind of getting there.
Привет, брат.
Yeah, my dudes are getting involved a little bit too with whatever that all is. Paying it no mind. The job is done. Ooh, that was bad pay. Do I have information to sell? Sort of. Oh, was that Dushman? No, this is an Agroprom thing. Yeah, I'm not selling any of my PDAs until I find whatever that signal's leading me to, because I don't want to lose the PDA. Because I don't think it asks me specifically which one I want to give up. We could definitely use a med kit. Just one. We'll just do one. Just one. Just one little med kit. I think we got all our other needs more than covered. Don't have any. Here we go. Some playing cards. Okay, fair enough. That's taken care of. Alright. So. Now we head straight north into garbage, check out the duty soldiers PDA, and then over into Agroprom where I'll do finding these anomalies, and I'll also See about that signal referenced by the PDA. Should be pretty easy. This part. I don't get lost. Where am I? Oh, okay. By the what's it field. Just ran into one. We got a response. Multiple responses. Uh-oh. Oh, my favorite little crossover is blocked now. Still got this path. Wager that glow may be an artifact. And I'm not gonna try and remap it, a new route out of here per se. Just go with what's available and known. Okay. Wrong button. Yes. Alright. Control. Once we actually get into Yantar, I'll get the artifact smelter. It's like a special toolkit similar to like the repair toolkits, I guess. No, it's like more like the basic tools, but with more features for artifact crafting and empowering, etc. The flame's already lit. Helicopters. Yeah, I think I could turn helicopters on. Not really sure what the implications of that completely are. Oh, wow, that's scary. Yeah. Fighting somebody with night vision goggles in pitch black when you do not have the same benefit. That's a scary prospect. Give me all your scraps. That's all I expect you to have. Some beer. Can't go wrong with some beer. It's two usable parts there. Alright. I'm pretty sure this grass shit is what hurts us when we're in this tunnel. And its hitbox is deceptive, if my experience plays out. Oh, that missed somehow. I don't think that one did. I mean, he's kind of still there. Oh no, he's gone. I mean, he's extra gone now, but he was gone. He was gone then as well. Can't complain with more electrical parts. Need a lot of them. Never, ever, ever pass up on that shit like I used to. Ooh, what's the best? Yeah, we'll go through the military, secondary military checkpoint. I'm gonna speak my words. Just because it's closer to the duty PDA we're looking for. Do I need to save in this camp? I don't need to save in this camp. I'm gonna save in this camp though. It would be wild. Get one of these guys to also join me.
Здорово! Слушаю тебя.
No. The game. Ow! This guy seems like he'd be cool to have on the team. You look like a dude from Metro. Not gonna lie. Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay. Zones, mysteries. Yeah, anyway. I didn't mean to press that button. I vaguely hear noises, but it's probably just stalkers being weird. Okay, it might not be stalkers, maybe. What the fuck is going on out there? What? No, pull back. Come back. I already know what happens when I let the randos run in on an unidentified monster. I'll let you know when the time is right. You see the boar. What the fuck is making that noise? Hit me with a psi attack. What the fuck? Is this like a kid? Or a... Ooh. It's one ugly ass kid if that was a kid. Mutant. Garlic. I gotta know. Oh, that's an awful image. Garlics are very rare, dwarf-like mutants, which hide away in seclusion. It's unclear whether or not they are related to Burers. Between them, they share a great many psychic similarities, making it difficult to dismiss as just a coincidence. On the few occasions that observation has been made, Garlics are seen captivated by certain locations or artifacts, as if they have tasked themselves with their responsibility, proceeding to attack anything that comes too close. Sorry, the writing's a little difficult to follow. Hardly anything else is known about them, as most who have encountered the creatures directly are often found dead or crazy with no discernible physical injuries. As psychic attacks, while often compared to a Bureau, the Karlach focuses more on illusions and telepathy than telekinesis. One accepts that Karlachs and Bureaus were lab creations. The former was likely an earlier iteration of the latter. So it's like a mini Bureau. Neat. That was it's kind of crazy. I love that shit. I love that shit. It's like, did you hear that, man? I think I heard something, dude. And people at the camp are getting like agitated, but they're not like freaking out in full force, because like it makes it. It's probably like a pure accident of a life, but the way like it played out made it almost feel like, you know, they were hearing things too, and they weren't entirely sure if anything was out there in the dark. Which of course there was, and there always is. I should have bought buckshot while I was at Praper's house. Praper's house. Sid's house. Right. My Hercules medication wore off. I think I anticipated this potentially being a problem last time I played. Owners! Hello, fellow free stalkers. Oh, so bright, so bright, so bright, so bright. You could always drop something that's not very useful. Probably that overcoat that's making me most heavy, but I'm also most interested in keeping that out of the things we found, so eh. Okay. Rain certainly moved in. Can I get this to light? Thanks. And we immediately court problems. It's like a big dog. Nothing special though, I guess. Pseudo dog. Okay, okay. Ugh. Just need to kind of like loop up through here. My greedy self is thinking we check out these anomaly fields on the way. The witch's jelly was another place where I wasn't really able to salvage anything from before. Oh. Oh. That would be these are particularly bad ones to get caught in. Those are like 50-50 shot of just death. Let's get the fuck out of here. Okay. I don't even know what it was. Whoa, I think that's net. I think that's how net fucking registers on the night vision. I don't know if my new suit is quite good enough to deal with this shit. No, the chemical is still... the chem field or whatever the hell it is still too strong for me to walk in. Imagine long enough to get something nice. Can we do it twice? Show me. Okay. Alright. I think it might be best to approach that from the other side. Glad nothing has bothered us so far. Let's go. Let's go. Ouch! Something broke. Probably burned our armor a bit there. 86, yeah. Have any... Damn. No. Let's bring that up. We don't have any other extra kits that will work on that. We get our body armor back up. Maybe might should have focused on the head, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's see. We're just about on top of where the missing duty soldier allegedly is. Oops. Let's see the lights of somebody. Who are you? You were a bad guy. I don't know what you were shooting. But you shall shoot no more. Yup. Good lord. This murderer from the night thing. With the best paradox, it could arguably be better to like operate at night. I hope maybe. Guess we'll. Oh, fuck me. Oh shit. I am highly alone. Uh-huh, not good. Oh, that's not the heal button. Come on, motherfucker. Get some obstacles in the way. Bloodsucker battles are really all about your opening, each of your opening volleys. Side fucking sucker too. Fuck me. That's not the button I meant to hit. I want to stim pack at me. Heal quick. That must be what the fucking bandits was shooting at. Maybe I should have let that rock. Hey, I did sort of tell you guys not to move, huh? That's sort of on me. We got the bloodsucker still fucking roaming around here. Oh. Come on. Or maybe he fucked himself up in an anomaly. We can hope. Maybe that's it. Kinda just behind me. Oh, there it is. Right at the edge of this. Got the PDA. Oh. Okay. Alright. I'm 100% sure what became of that bloodsucker, but maybe I got... Nope. That was just a second size sucker. Whoa! It still got a ghost out. I think it hit me too. Damn. Damn, son. I gotta heal my head and torso. Oops. And we'll hit ourselves with a glucose shot to steady our vision. You alright over there? Oh, he's dealing with a boar. I understand how frustrating that can be. Trust me. Real diehard of an animal. Ooh, okay. Gosh dang. Alright. We got the duty thingajinger. We're gonna head to Butcher, buy some more buckshot. Can turn in some monster parts if we got, you know, quests we can just easily do that in, and then we go to Agroprom. And then maybe we consider maybe sleeping somewhere in Agroprom. Quickly deprive this man of his goods. It's junk. Cool. Okay, moving on, moving on. Might be, and by might be, it's certainly very prudent, I think, for me to go buy some medicine at the flea market here since we're like on its doorstep. Defend the fort. You know, the entrance to it. I know you guys got that taken care of. Wonder how many of these guys are. Whoop. Oh, take your stuff, but I need to find the man with the goods. Is he sleeping? Is it nappy time?
Здорово.
Yeah.
Чего тебе, сталкер?
Oh, you look cool. Yeah, you guys aren't Selly guys. Oh wait, you are a Selly guy. Shit, you must be the night seller. Okay, we can work with that. First of all, take these porn mags. I think they're safer in your hands. We're not going to buy any of the buckshot. It'll be much cheaper to buy that from Butcher. We good on bandages. And 762 by 54. This dude ain't selling. And he doesn't sell the stuff for my SMG either. Whatever. 2 med kits, that was the goal. Some heal shit. But, yeah. Real quick check who's at the checkpoint. Clear sky. No head shooties this time. Maybe if we offload some of the mutant parts we've been gathering as well, we might have better time with our weight. Doesn't matter how big you make the backpack, you'll always find a way to fill it. An aggressive flesh. Alas, not interested. This guy's... Oh, I forgot to tell my dudes to follow me again. I'm a professional, don't worry. First of all, take your slugs. Shit, I'll take everything you have for the shotgun. Take some of that as well. I'll take some of this, if you don't mind. No, you don't. Yeah, I can't repair anything I need to repair at the moment. Oh man, I got all these toolkits and stuff. I don't even know where this crap came from. Oh yes, please repair the helmet. And fix up the knife just a wee bit. It's the multi-tool. Alright. Disassemble this chunk. Right, next things first. You got any work? No, I don't want to do the cull. Dog meat. Yeah, I probably got enough dog meat for you. I am something of a specialist in dog meat. Probably. Yeah, I got it. All these little snort cans I should be turning into hip. Or the embarrassment. Whoops. Give me that back. I wonder how heavy these pseudo-giant hands are. Ah, apparently not very heavy. I would have made that shit super heavy as a joke. As a joke. Alright, that's all the monster stuff, more or less. Hey, didn't I tell you guys to... Oh no, I did tell you guys to come back. And here I was about to lose my patience with them. Shame on me. I'll put one grill in here. I surely do not need that much grill on me. Coffee grounds can get the hell away from me. This is not, I ain't playing Red Dead here. I'm not cooking no damn coffee. Cooking coffee? Whatever. Oh yeah, it'd be nice if I could have another lead line container, but you know what? I didn't think about it. But it looks like my suit's handling the radiation brought on by that battery artifact pretty well. We made good decisions when it came to our equipment. Yes, we did. Surprised my stalker human man is not sleepy yet. Okay. Put these damn things on. I'm obviously gonna take them off right away. Okay. Allegedly, there's something in the dog mincer. And allegedly, there's something in the bedrock claws anomaly. Allegedly. And, before I forget, it was this fellow. No. Want to view. Oh no, this one's bullshit. Alright. We got another task from Dutchman, so we had to save the Agroprom for another day. By the way, I heard those noises on the RF receiver, same as last time. If you tune your receiver to 92 GHz, you can hear what I mean. Whoever or whatever those making samples are healthy. I'm gonna go look around and follow the signal. 92. Really good way to get to that. Hope this shit's real, not just flavor text. Pretty sure I heard that. The moon's really lighting us up. Well, that's actually better. It's in the tunnels. Slow your roll, man. What did I just say? What did I just say? Mr. Animal. Still, it is dead, so good job, I guess. I mean, I killed it, but you got some hits in there, I'm quite sure. Allies, right? Okay. It is definitely time to take a nap.
Вот тебе и смысл.
Not tired, not to sleep. What dang time is it? I can kind of see. We can make this work for a little longer then. I could just pop some sleeping pills, but I don't mind my stalker still being active at like 11 or whatever p.m. Surely we can handle staying out a little bit later than that. Yeah, we're gonna need to switch detectors for the anomaly here. Come on, show me something. This is what I was afraid of. It's possible it rolled down the hill. No damn response, man. Because I'd kind of thought I'd picked it up already. And then I had put it in a box. But maybe I didn't. Fuck, we go to the other one. Just our luck there. Oh. Response just not the normal kind I'm used to seeing. I don't... Now it's fading.
Слушаю тебя.
Ну, что расскажешь?
Goes away this far. Goes away this far. The light's not working. Maybe if I... No. It wouldn't be in the... Wouldn't be in the underground, would it? Be a bit of a mean joke. We'll test it. Not sure what to make of that without the typical pulse to let you know how close or far you are from source of the signal. No, that's not making any noise. So that's not the answer. peculiar. How far south can I go before it dies? Out here, it's going. Easy, guys. I feel like there should be somebody manning that. I think there is in some version of the game. Can't remember who holds up here. Duty, I think. Thanks for the drugs. I'll look at the roof real quick, but this is turning into... starting to feel like a fool's errand. This feels like a joke. Can't say exactly what I'm looking for.
Ну привет.
Alright, on we go. Getting nothing. Nothing but a bunch of radiation here. Nothing's highlighting by holding F down either. It's not like it's just out of sight, not making a response for some reason. I mean, I feel like I got both of these things and they like went into a box somewhere and the game doesn't want to admit it. Screw it. We go to Xanton. We'll bunk up there. Yeah. Yeah. I bet you there's some anomalies over here at least. Also, the radiation that's killing me. Yeah, we got something in here. Well, that's draining me pretty fast. Fine. Cats? No, worse. Ho 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 ho. Cats and a sucker. Follow me. Uh-oh. That's not good. Back me, squires. took some licks, that's for sure. Come on then. Psysuckers aren't quite as tricky as the bloodsuckers. They tend to it's more like you don't know they're there for the first attack, and then after that they tend to come more or less straight at you, whereas the bloodsuckers are always encircling you, making life extra hard. No anomaly response. Let's get out of here, man. Not like it won't be worse where we're going. We're not going to Zaton. Was I saying Zaton? We're going to Yantar. Completely different place. I don't think there's, well, from my memory of the game, there's not too much to worry about from people in Yantar. Being one of the ecologist bases, being there. But there is very high amounts of mutant activity. It's evidenced by what is definitely the call of a bloodsucker. Oh, jeez. There it is. Looks like it's attacking the ecologists and or their guards. If it goes inside the perimeter though, it's probably toast. Gonna have to turn off our night vision because it's too many lights.
Привет, брат.
Okay, research facility. Pretty good place. People are a little upset right now. Deliver the package. Oh, there's some guy out there that has a package. Plus there's a stash. So fine. We'll do that.
Слушаю тебя.
There you go. Here's your package, man. And then somewhere practically right in front of me should be a stash. There it is. A monolith suit, eh? Nobody will make any mistakes with me wearing that. A mysterious outfit associated with the monolith faction. It consists of an environmental bodysuit that provides more than adequate chemical and radiological protection. Underneath, a ballistic vest capable of stopping weak pistol rounds. Its anomaly protection, however, is subpar. Previously of unknown origin, scores of these suits were found in containers and lockers underneath the X-18 facility in the Dark Valley. Although the stalkers who found this cache have since all mysteriously disappeared, this discovery has nonetheless launched thousands of conspiracy theories among stalkers of other factions. The premise of many claiming that these suits predate the creation of the zone itself. I bet you it's not very good relative to what I've got on. It's another medium suit, but it did specifically say that it wasn't. It's a 19%. This getting a little irradiated. I'm sure if I grab this, yeah, we're getting a little heavy again. But we could always chug more drug. The drug chug. There's another stash like right nearby. Ah, yeah, yeah. We are living dangerously. Oh man. What do we got? Ooh, that is interesting. We got a SSP-99 bodysuit. It is a current generation CBRN suit specifically designed for zone conditions. It is used by scientific expedition for extended forays into anomalous fields. When combined with the SP-99 screen helmet, which I have, it includes an integrated air filtering and air conditioning system. The suit itself is thermally and electrically resistant and provides good protection from radiation and biological anomalies. Its design is specifically tailored for maximum durability in thermal, chemical, and electrical fields. However, it provides neither bullet nor splinter protection. This is kind of like an anomaly diving suit, is what we're going to think of that as. And we also have the CST-2T suit, a CS-2B stalker suit whose vest has been switched out with a special pocketed load-bearing vest. Oh no, I've heard that. Its ballistic and anomaly protection are low. It is a solid suit. We've heard that description before. Is anything strong in it? No. I'm gonna steer clear. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just don't feel like consulting the scrolls right now to see if that thing is up to par. Alright. Let's head into the ecologist's bunker. Since their outdoors merchants are apparently preoccupied or sleeping. I don't know. Actually, you lot stay right the heck away. Oh yeah, here's the technician. So he's a government soldier guy who's in here serving as the technician for the ecologist since they are, you know, government scientists. That being said, I don't remember if there's any of these parts I need, so I'm just not gonna worry about that too much. Let's see, 86, 90, some of that, and get our gear closer to tip-top shape. This is the Spirit, local cook. He's like a barkeep. He likes to drink, and he will give us a lot of good stuff if we bring him vodka. Specifically Nirmov vodka or whatever it was. Which is why I've been sort of saving that brand of vodka, but I think the majority, if not all of it, is currently at my Rostok base. So we will we'll grab that stuff
Приветствую на нашей научной базе.
later. This is Sakharov. He's like the leader of the ecologists, the scientists here. He's a pivotal character in multiple storylines of the games. We can, you know, talk to him about how his research is going, why the brain scorcher's still on, and then that we need a side protection helmet to move north. So yeah, by the way, if you try to go past a certain point in the north, basically north of the army warehouse, you're toast. There is a large radar array called the Brain Scorcher that basically either fries the brain of people who try to pass it, or essentially turns them into zombies or even monolith soldiers. It's one of the defense mechanisms set up by the sea consciousness, the people responsible for the rift that is the zone, and their post-disaster attempts to contain it. And Sakharov is not related to them. He's a government scientist, and he's been, he's trying to science out the zone. And one of the things that they've perfected over the last few years is this psi helmet technology, more or less, which can block out the destructive influence of the brain scorcher. So we say we need it, and he gives us basically two options. We can get a quick and dirty one, or we can pay up for a proper one. The problem is I don't really have the money right now for either kind of one. So what we will do, what do you got down here? Artifact crafting books. I'll take your cheapest book, sir. And here's the artifact smelter, which we should have enough money to buy that, barely. And yeah, we can buy another lead-lined. Is there any work you want done? Do something in the meadow. Yeah, I'll do it, whatever. Anything else? Cover the tracking device in the Great Swamps. That's kind of a pain in the butt, man. I'll do it. Chimera horn? I'll do it. I got one of those lying around. Itcher artifact? Yeah, I got that. And that's all he has for us at the moment. Okay. Some of his quests are a little irritating, but if we get enough money to... I don't know if I already bought it? I don't remember. So... Okay, yeah, we already have it. So, like, it's a little annoying to have to go to the Great Swamp, but we can actually get there through Agroprom, so it's not, you know... You can take a somewhat direct line, depending on how things go. And now we know that we need that psi helmet, but to get a proper good one, we're gonna need 30,000 spare rubles. Which is fine, that's highly doable. But first, we sleep. 10 hours? It's noon! Oh, I see sleeping pills in our future. Yes, I do. Alright. Well, what we want to focus on now is heading back to Rostok, so we'll go through the wild territory, do this defend mission, then we'll start turning stuff in for some cash, and I'll try and figure out what the hell is going on with those artifacts for the scientists, man. Oh, yeah, right. I need this or I'm not going anywhere. Maybe even a bit of energy drink for good measure. Really juice up. Chill. Okay. these guys can stop stealthing now. First part of our journey here is a little bit annoying. There's a what the hell is Lukash talking about? I'm not gonna worry about it. A lot of burners here. Plus this like permanent roaming fireball. Whoopsie. LO2. My inertia carried me a little too hard there. Do have to get out of here though, before the fireball comes back. As you can see, it waits for no one. Oof. Toasty, toasty, toasty. And we have mercs coming up most likely. Shit. Phew. Bad weather. Oh, something's got their goat. Oh! Almost blew his head off. That's an ecologist. See if there's any mercs up top. Yeah, I'll aim for headshots, don't worry. Radiation, not good timing. Whoa! Phew! Phew! If you guys want to fucking fire. I don't know why they're not considering these guys like threats. Fine, don't fucking get near me if you're not gonna help me. Ah, rah, rah, rah. I think there's one low. I think there's one high too. Bloodsucker. Guess not. Oh, come on, he's around here, man. Oh, did he bleed out or something? sew a damn merc patch on myself. I don't know why these guys weren't shooting, man. You guys are getting... You guys are ready to be dismissed, I gotta tell ya. Very useful to me. Oh, I hit that. I see. So I hit that guy, but I didn't kill him. And all that chaos. No, the defense mission is still good. I'm gonna do something useful. You guys can figure out what you are supposed to do about it. I jumped too far and I broke my legs. Maybe just a regular... Nope, that doesn't work. How is this suddenly hard for me? Okay. We are getting heavy, oh, because I forgot to... Just wanted to scope on this. Then this thing is... See what we can see here. A whole lot of nothing, but at least we know they're not just waiting down there. They're probably in that corridor. Alright. We can do corridors. Fit. I don't have any more grenades left. Yep. I think it was a risky move, but I had faith in my new gun. It's not terrible condition. I'm not sure if I have one yet. I'm sure I'm getting pretty radioactive though. He's complaining, but he's fine. More fine than Vile Elephant there, apparently his name was. Blech. Right, no potion ready. Potion. I literally can't stop saying that, apparently. These guys have got to go when I get back to town, though. They've had their moments. It's time for them to go. Yeah, if I field strip something out of that. No, doesn't give me the bullet. Fair enough. That's very fair enough. Boy, alright, let's get back to town. I mean, yeah, I'm carrying many guns and several suits, so I think it's probably, and much more I should probably expect. To be having my stamina depleted. Sorry, a thought just occurred to me there. I'm wondering, because I was looking at that quest anomaly. I should go in, return to my base, and then I should quick save and try stowing it in the box. I wonder if, like, there's some issue where, like, if you put the quest artifact in the box, it'll vanish or something, maybe?
Спокойно. Чем могу помочь, сталкер?
Don't know. We'll find out, though. Oh. It's cool having this bodysuit, though. It means we can, if we wanted to do just like an artifact circuit, we could just throw that thing on. Maybe like actually two suits, like one for jumping in the artifacts and one for any combat that might happen. Alright. This is so far anyway the armor box. I am curious to find out if those two add up to anything better than what I have. Okay, this is the artifact box. Like, I got a lot of stuff in here, but that's like all spikes and what have you. Put another spike in. Pop this damn container, I never put the artifact in it. Whoop whoop. Put that in there. So when I do that, I mean, it's in there. It says it's in there. Maybe if I reload and save. Is this a... No, that's not a sample. It's like perk artifacts generally come very low durability. And you have to like use them to actually lower their condition. And I usually like this generic one, this spike looking one, but fudge, man, I don't know where those things went. That might be a problem later. I might have to find some creative way around that. Oh, before I get too crazy, let's do a separate save. And then quick game to like fully deload that world or whatever. And then once it's done, we'll hit last save and we'll see if the artifact is still there. If it is, then what is that? Maybe the quest ones don't always appear. That doesn't seem right. Or maybe like given enough time the quest one will respawn if something happens to it. Yeah, that shit's still in there. I don't know. I'm done thinking about it too. Whatever. Alright, let us deposit surplus things in here. For now, I'll put the Anomaly smelter in there also. Upgrade box here. The ammo here. Okay. That. Various bits and bobs. Hate this scroll down action. Wish it would quit that. Okay, this is borked. Okay, that's all that stuff. File can go in there too. And more of the thread. Some of these batteries, I don't need these all. Over here. Take this. Quick save. Alright. What is our... Let's just do a test run of these other armors to see if we can't see if they're like any better than what I got. Let's see, the condition is 69, nice.
А,
Show me. Alright, I am poor as hell. I am poor as hell. What am I thinking? I can't make or buy anything.
бай!
No, I can't buy. That's the problem, my man. Alright, let me think. What do I got here? I got all the best stuff I can make out of this batch, more or less. So I need to get the next manual. I think I have the combat backpack, so again, I need the next manual. Still don't have enough of these materials. I could make another set of advanced tools if I wanted to, but I don't at the moment. There's ammo creation. Artifact creation, which I need artifacts on hand. Hideout features. So the thing to keep in mind now is that we need money. Nice. For some reason, feel like I should have more quests to turn in. Actually, I'm silly. I should load before I expended materials on the Sin overcoat. It's looking like it's better than what I'm wearing. But since we can't fully fix it at the moment, I'm not gonna commit those resources to it. Instead, I'll put these in the box. Right. Resell this junk. Alright, cool. And my next mission is to turn in the quests. Oh, you know what? Also, these guys can mosey on now. Because they are useful. I'm not gonna say they're not useful, but they do kind of get in the way sometimes. And just having a body for the bloodsucker to go after does sometimes threaten to deflate a situation.
Подходи, сталкер. Для таких, как ты, у меня всегда есть кое-что интересное. Ну что, дружище?
The job is done. It's still done. How are my matches? Matches are good. Okay, nothing else down here. Looks like nope. Gotta get out of here before that whatever music he's playing drives me crazy. No offense to any who enjoy. And then we got at least one quest to turn into the Colonel, but man, I don't know. I felt like we had more to turn in. I feel like this didn't make me. I spent money, but I was hoping I would have made more money. This is operating costs money.
Как жизнь?
Job is done. Job is done. Okay, yeah, we had at least 3 more. That's good. Ah, yes, he's level 4 now. GG's got looks like an AK-105 kit, an AK-12 monolith kit, the shrimp kits we saw at Paper, as well as the SR2M kit. I think it's the same one. Picatinny rails, LAM, reflex sight. Yeah, pretty sure. KS-23 stuff, and a variety of new scopes, suppressors, all that. Well, new to him, not new to us. We've seen him. Ammo check. Could use spend all my money right here. Could use more of this. 7.62x54. Slugs are fine. And strictly speaking, our 9x21 is okay. It's just not as okay as it could be. Alright, you got any other work? Pseudo Iant Jai. Yeah, I actually have one of those. That's all he's got for me? Goodness. Just wants that pseudo Jai collector's purposes. Oh, the hitch. Alright. Don't want to go to Cordon, really. I'm already going to Meadow for some damn reason, though. Army warehouse, army warehouse. Do the garbage one since I have to head that way. Wait, let me. Oh, these are in Rostok. Oh, yeah. Take that. Take that. I don't know if I have enough Chimera harms for that. I haven't fought the monolith yet. And from Ukraine with love. Although our spies have succeeded in siphoning some ex-Spetsnaz material out of the army warehouse, I fear one of them is now under suspicion. It's likely being kept under watch, so you can't afford to do anything but play along until they decide to get rid of him. You need to pull him out. We've located him nearby, but he's with other stalkers. You need to eliminate them and escort the spy back. You recognize him by his rifle and SVD. He'll have to shoot at you to keep appearances when you attack the group, so plan accordingly. I want to take that quest. I guess. I'm still a trainee. That's wild. You say so.
Ну, здорово.
Doctor, fix me. And let's med up. Now that we have a little bit of money to afford them. Can't hurt to buy some stims. And yeah, 10 grand in med. That's what we'll do. Yeah, we certainly don't have as much money as I would have liked us to have. Enough for that psi helmet, but we've not been given the most attractive situation to work through here. This Great Swamp quest, that makes me sad. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but what I'll do is I'll head down into garbage, pop my head into Meadow, grab that, come back, go into Agroprom. I could just go and cordon directly to the Great Swamp. Head over here, get the tracking device, head way back north and start turning that stuff in. Back to the wild territory. Turn anything that can be turned in. I have a nasty course, but that's what we got at the moment. SVD, that's the, I have a SVU, so SVD is like the full sniper rifle. Okay. 94. Huh. Infantry. Oh, I gotta read that to know anything about it. Well, let's see. I have 5 jellyfish. You'd think with 5 jellyfish I would be able to reforge one into something useful. Wouldn't you? So take some burner artifacts. Up over here. Excess stash. Grab this. So, I want to understand this thing. You need to do empower artifacts. Jellyfish, yeah. Then you select a repair one, hit repair, repair, and I think it still's got its uses in it. Oh, it's just an optical illusion that there was still an item there. Okay. So I was able to kind of use redundant copies of an artifact to repair its condition. Although I only need one incher. One of them is wanted for a quest, alas. Okay. These other ones, I'm just trying to get them. We'll just inch them closer to better condition. so that they can be of value to us to sell later. So the reason I brought out, see the uses are down to 3. The reason I brought out the artifact or the perk ones is that you can recharge the smelter by consuming one of the perk artifacts and give it a charge back. So it's something you have to consider. We actually want all that vodka. Put these hearts away. This meat. And so next time we go to the professor, we'll hand over the Itcher for his quest, and we'll sell him this jellyfish, since it's basically back to full condition. And it should sell for quite a bit. Probably about 20k or so. So that's not bad. Alright. This is some message from that military stalker. Okay. We're set on that front. Yeah, nothing else to do but move out. But I think I'm gonna do that next time because I have some other stuff to take care of, so I'll cut it short. Well, short. Cut it around just shy of 2 hours.